Tastes like Lebanon. Listen, my whole life, especially the last couple of years, I have been building these Pinterest boards about healthy food or eating healthy, or gym workouts, or even body goals and couple goals and outfit goals and all things goals related. And honestly, it really wasn't until this year that I feel like I've been living that life and that I've made so many of these goals come true. And trust me when I say it doesn't cost a ton. And when you get into the routine of things, it actually gets pretty easy. The hard part is getting started. And then the actual hard part is making sure that you're staying consistent with the routine you built. Now, I'm not filming this summer glow up series as a way to educate or as a way to preach. I'm not a professional when it comes to things like this. I will be sharing this series as a way to tell you what worked for me. And then most importantly, to be your accountability buddy. Since I'm gonna be posting a video every week, let that be your accountability sign to make sure you're still consistent with your routine, to add new habits to your daily routine, and then just listen to me talk on and on about the tips and tricks that really worked for me. So if you want your summer to look a certain way, the time to start is now. Let's say there's 3 months until summer, almost 12 weeks. That is 12 different videos and 12 different checkpoints to make sure that you are reaching your goals, whatever these may be. So if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and let's get on with the first one. Stars shining bright above me. Let's get right into it. This first video, I have been wanting to film that video for so long, longer than you know. But I just never felt like I was ready to film it because I just wasn't there yet. To be able to talk about it, I had to feel very comfortable with it. I mean, you can already tell by the title of the video, but this video is about tips and tricks on how to become a gym girly. You don't have to be a personal trainer to become a gym girly. You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to look a certain way to become a gym girly. It's just a lifestyle. Finally feeling good in the gym without being intimidated or shy away from it. And let me tell you, the gym most of the time is filled with mostly men. So feeling comfortable there might take a little bit more effort from a girl or a woman. Trust me, I am one. So tip number 1 for me is find the gym you want to go to, and then day 1, go in, get a membership. Once you pay for something, you take it more seriously. If it was free, you wouldn't really feel like you have to go. If you paid for it every month, then you'd get your ass out of the house into the gym because it costs money. Especially in this economy, you need to show up. And then the second tip, you don't have to follow it. It's something that I do. It helps me, which is that you don't have to look cute to go to the gym, but I love looking cute. Maybe not even like if you can't afford getting a new outfit right now or a new gym outfit, get a cool hairstyle. Like I like doing my 2 buns and going to the gym. I feel cute. I like it. I go, I show up. It gets me excited to get out of the house. And then on days where I'm not feeling it, then it's also okay to just go sweatpants, hoodie, no one sees you, no one knows you. It's all okay. Again, this is all what works for me. What works for me is feeling cute, looking cute, showing up. Now, the third tip, the first 2 are pretty cool, but the third one for me is the most important one, and that is to pre-plan. People usually don't show up to the gym, I feel like, because they don't know what to do when they get there. It's just this whole environment that isn't a comfort zone for them at all. And while you know that consistency is what makes a regular zone a comfort zone, for you to start showing up the first couple of times, you need to have a plan in your mind, or that's how it was for me. First thing to plan is to choose a workout. Don't just show up and do anything when you already have things listed out that you want to do. It's always just so much easier to show up because you show up and you feel like even if you know just a tiny little bit, even if it's just the treadmill for a little bit before you start your workout, it goes a long way. And as far as planning out workouts, I'm gonna talk more about that later, so stick around till the end of the video as to how I split up my workouts into push, pull, and lower days. I'll explain in a little bit. And then the third thing, like to pre-plan, I would say just start with what you know. If you know how to squat, if you're sure like your form is good, start with squatting. If you can, I don't know, do lunges, start with lunging. Always start with what you know, and then once you start getting more courage in the gym, you start trying out new exercises. And of course, I mean, if you're lucky to go in with someone you know, or if you can afford a personal trainer, those things all help. I'm just giving you advice from a person who had to go do it on her own, and those are all things that were great. And honestly, I like going to the gym by myself. I know I always go with my boyfriend, but we each do our separate things because it's my safe space. I prefer it over workout classes or whatever, like Orange Theory, or I love pole dancing, but right now I'm preferring the gym because I just need to go at my own pace. I just need to do my own thing on my own time. Sometimes I'm not even listening to a crazy playlist. Sometimes I'm listening to an audiobook because I just want to feel warm and cozy and feel like I'm moving my body, and it feels great, let me tell you. Now, the fourth tip is really, really important, and it's free and it's so easy to do, and you can do it right now while you're sitting and watching this so awesome fun video. That is, go to the app store and download an app called Gravitus. My boyfriend made me download it. It's awesome to track your workouts, learn techniques, actually see your progress in front of your eyes. So this is what the app looks like. You just track your workouts, you track the weight you used, how many sets you've been doing, and then it just kind of keeps you accountable because you can see how many times you worked out during the week. You can, every time you hit a PR means personal record, the phone vibrates and like a yellow PR shows up next to the set you did, and it's just so motivating. You just want to keep going higher and higher. Now, the first time you go into the gym and you use Gravitus is really just benchmarking, especially when you're trying a new exercise. So don't go too heavy on the weights, try like a little light, and then increase little by little until you feel like you can get through 7 reps of a certain set. So like 7 times this, for example, and then the 7th one needs to be a little bit of a push, and anything above 7 will be a real push. That's how you know that's the weight you need to be at. And then the more you go into the gym and you start repeating these exercises, you can see the weight that you had hit before and the reps you hit before, reps as in repetitions, and then you can log your current reps. And the craziest thing about Gravitus is it sees your body's progress before you see it with your naked eye. So like before you can actually see the muscles build. Because when you start to see the weight on the app increase, that means the muscles are about to start showing up on your body. And that's so exciting for me because I'm always like, oh, I hit that many squats, the booty is gonna start to show. Of course, if you're doing it right. And the nice thing is they have these videos for every exercise. You just type in the name of the exercise, you find it, and you can watch a video to make sure that you're doing it right. And well, personally, I don't know the names of all the exercises. That was one of the hard things for me. I would just Google like, oh, strap on leg and kick, and it's like glute kickbacks. And you start to know them, and then you start to know the gym lingo, and it feels great. Now, the 5th tip is a really important one, and I feel like if you haven't gone to the gym ever, or if you've gone once or twice, it's something that it's like an unspoken rule and everyone needs to know it, but no one teaches it. So you're welcome. But it's gym etiquette. And there's like these secret rules at the gym. Like for example, rule number 1, don't hug people. If someone's using the machine you want to use, don't just hover around them all the time. It makes them uncomfortable, it makes you uncomfortable, no one's happy. Rule number 2, don't hug equipment so that people don't hover around you. Like don't scroll through social media. The main rule that I always see and that I follow is 2 minutes between each set. And if you need less than 2 minutes, then you're not going heavy enough. If you need more than 2 minutes, then you're going too heavy. 2 minutes is the perfect time in between sets, and then that way you don't hog any equipment. You don't like use it for a very long time. Rule number 3 is always wipe down equipment after you use it. There's usually like wipes or towels with sprays around the gym that you can use to wipe down your seat or whatever you were using. And if they don't have that, you can bring your towel with you from home and just wipe it down after you use it. But that's like also an unspoken rule. You don't want to leave a sweat stain on a bench once you're done using it, just like you don't want to use a bench that has a sweat stain on it. And the last rule that I had written down was that no one is looking at you. Everyone's so concerned about themselves, getting their workout done, just being in their zone, feeling good about themselves. So don't look at anyone and don't judge anyone. If you see someone doing a certain exercise that you think is funny, you don't laugh, don't look, don't film, especially don't film. It's just not cool. It's this unspoken rule at the gym. Everyone has everyone's back. If you're stuck on a set, someone will help you. If you don't know how to do something, it's okay. Like, you can go ask someone. I don't know. Some people think that they want to be left alone, but in my case, it's okay to go ask someone. And the girlies stick together at the gym. Guys will respect you. They will respect your space most of the time. But girls will come up to you and compliment your outfit. They will, like, you'll start to recognize them. You'll start to recognize the people there the more you go, which just, it's like everyone knows everyone and everyone's friends, but no one knows anyone's name and they haven't talked to anyone there before. So yeah, again, that goes back to feeling cute, looking cute, or dressing up whichever way you want. No one's really looking. It's really more about you and how you feel about it. Now, the sixth tip I'm going to talk about is how, me personally, I split up my workout. And it's how a lot of people in the gym community do it as well. So it's 3 different types of workout: push, pull, and lower. Push is everything to do with pushing things away from you. So bench press or shoulder press, or even easier, go to Google and write push day exercises at the gym and you will get a whole list of them, and that can be your first day. Second one is pull. So everything pulling towards you. So pull-ups, for example, or bench over rows, or I'm blanking right now, but again, you can go to Google and just write pull exercises for the gym, and that will be your second day. And then after push and pull, obviously you're gonna work your lower body. So squatting, Bulgarian split squats, sumo squats, glute kickbacks, hip abduction, Romanian deadlift. Lower is my favorite thing in the whole world. And personally, I end every single workout with abs. So I'm doing abs every single day. That's because there isn't a day dedicated for abs. So I just add 1 exercise with every single one of these. And I almost do 3 exercises per day. So 3 exercises of push and then 1 abs. Or if I'm feeling like I want to have fun, I do 2 exercises of push, 1 exercise of squatties, glutees, and then 1 exercise of abs. There's this ab superset that I do every single time that literally shredded me. I'm not even kidding. And I will film that in another video. So make sure to subscribe. Or maybe I'll film it on Instagram, so you have to follow me there too. I'm not gatekeeping, I don't know where I'm gonna film it yet. And I know there's this big question about bulking. A lot of girls don't want to go to the gym and don't want to lift heavy. Who are we kidding? Because they don't want to get big, they don't want to get bulky, and that's okay. I didn't want that either. I still don't want that. The key to this is lift, keep lifting, but diet is key. Going to the gym the first couple of times, let me tell you this as an inside scoop, you're gonna get a lot more hungry because you're gonna be exerting energy at the gym. You're gonna come back home and you're gonna be ravenous. You're gonna want to eat everything. So the first couple of times you need to train yourself not to binge after the gym. Or like eating a lot and increasing your dietary intake and your protein is gonna make you bulk. I'm not a dietitian, again, I'm not a dietitian, but it's pretty much common knowledge. Yes, I'm keeping this video short just because, you know what, watch it twice, watch it 3 times, save it, take screenshots, write notes if that is what you want or that is what you need. I will tell you this, however, my next video is gonna be me and my best friend, Clara Abunassar. That's her Instagram. If you'll know her already, then do you live under a rock? But she is going to be helping me answer some of your questions related to starting out at the gym and what to eat before, after, during. I don't think anyone's gonna be eating during the gym, but all things related to that. I will be adding a poll on my Instagram if you wanna go follow me and look out for it, but also add them in the comments below in case you missed the poll. One last thing I want to say, it's really 2 things. First of all, don't injure yourself. Don't go crazy at the gym. If you're doing something and it doesn't feel right, just stop and ask someone. There's always a trainer at the gym to ask. And watch a lot of videos. I follow so many people on TikTok and Instagram that I watch religiously. I save their videos. I'm always checking if they posted something new. And they also just keep me motivated. And then the second thing is, don't do this for the wrong reasons. If you're doing this to lose weight, working out alone is not the way to go. If you're doing this to please someone, you're gonna quit so soon. You need to find the why you want this routine to be your routine. What is it for you that just makes it all worth it? Because there are gonna be days where you don't wanna get out of the house. There are gonna be days where you don't really care about going to the gym, and what is one gym session gonna do? Well, with the same thought, if going once to the gym doesn't count, then skipping once doesn't count either. Stay consistent. It's all a mental game. I swear to you, going to the gym is a mental game. Once it becomes a routine, you like stop talking yourself out of it. So like the second you start to hear your brain try to come up with excuses, just get dressed really, really, really fast and just get out of the house really, really fast. And then you're gonna feel amazing every single time. There isn't a time I went to the gym and came back feeling worse. Just get yourself out of the house and go, go, go. Even if the weather is horrible, which it is today, and I'm going to the gym after this. Just get dressed, get out of the house. Don't talk yourself out of it. It's a mental game, I swear. Personally, if anything, I want to convince you to become a gym girly or guy, whoever's watching. Because, well, my body has never felt better. I've never felt healthier. My skin has never felt healthier. Well, of course, it's diet also, and a billion other things I'm doing. But the gym is really a major pillar of my life. It's just a really awesome, wholesome, adrenaline-filled space. Once you get used to it, you just can't get enough. You want to be there all the time. It's really awesome. It becomes a lifestyle. It becomes a part of your life. And key is just to get started and then to try to stay as consistent as you can. It's worth it, trust me. If you made it this far, don't forget to comment the questions that you have for Clara for next video. Any questions you might have for me, or any comment at all, really. I love you all. I'll see you in the next video, which I'm so excited about, and welcome to the Summer Glow Up series.